Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today, and as most of you know, Vinny and I saw over an hour of Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. When we posted our gameplay impressions, there was one common comment occurring, which was, Matty, is Bethesda in trouble? Has CD Projekt Red snuffed the life out of Bethesda with this demo? And so on. As someone who saw this extensive gameplay preview, as well as covered a lot of Fallout 76, I felt I was suited to talk about this subject and both the situations the companies are in. Let me just start off by saying that Cyberpunk 2077 is undoubtedly my game of the show for E3 2018. I still think about this demo, I'm not trying to overhype it, but the mixture of excellent gunplay, choice and consequence, world building, characters, an enticing world in general, it all primes for excitement for the future of single-player RPGs. With that said, it does not impact my intrigue in or excitement levels, for better or for worse, for Fallout 76. Now, why is that? Because these are two completely different target markets. While Cyberpunk hits on the single-player lovers, the RPG lovers, the hardcore gamer, Fallout 76 in many ways streamlines its mechanics while still trying to maintain some of the DNA from an exploration-focused Bethesda Game Studios game. With its multiplayer components, I think that the target market Bethesda is going for is completely different from the one that CD Projekt Red is trying to hit. Because of that, I don't think that the success of Cyberpunk will be as impactful as, say, Witcher 3 versus Fallout 4, where CD Projekt Red quite literally did snuff the life out of Bethesda and in that same year take the RPG crown. The other discussion that is ensuing is the upcoming sci-fi battle between Starfield and Cyberpunk 2077. Will that occur? Because we now know it's been officially confirmed Bethesda Game Studios is making Starfield. It is a next-gen single-player title. They say it's really off the walls. It's really impressive stuff. Will these two juggernauts end up clashing again with the release of these games? Well, we do have a hint of when Cyberpunk 2077 will be releasing. According to PCGamesN.com, CD Projekt Red applied for a government grant to secure funding for its project, suggesting that Cyberpunk 2077 should be out before June 2019. The timeline for that project's milestone stated that they should be completed by that specific month. What I saw in that vertical slice of gameplay was very polished, and if it's indicative of the final product, we have something tremendous coming our way. If that release window is accurate, I don't believe personally that Starfield will be dropping in 2019. I think Fallout 76 is going to need time to breathe. I think it needs time to build a player base. Bethesda has kind of been in this situation before with Elder Scrolls Online, where there was some skepticism surrounding the release of a different take on a beloved franchise, and then last year Elder Scrolls Online just gained another million players and had a successful year. So Bethesda is definitely going to take the slow burn approach with Fallout 76, and because of that, I think that they're going to really focus on it again in the next E3 and into 2019. Plus, considering that Bethesda has talked about how Starfield is this next generation single-player focused sci-fi role-playing game, and it's probably working with new tech if we remember the interview from Todd Howard with Ted Price and how he talked about new animation systems, I feel that this game is still a good couple of years off. I'd say 2 to 3 years. I think it'll be a while before we see anything with Starfield. While we know the roadmap, like I said, still think it's a good couple of years off. Since it'll be well out of the way of the predicted Cyberpunk date, once again, I don't think that it'll be a large impact on Bethesda. I think more than anything, Bethesda will just have something to beat. There will be the comparisons made, but I think, like I said earlier, CD Projekt Red kind of already won the battle, right? They had already taken the crown, in my opinion, and with Bethesda now focusing on a different target market, I think that really separates them even further as they are looking into more of the multiplayer crowd. And maybe this move could benefit Bethesda because when they come back to the single-player only RPG realm, yes, there will have been a lot of change between now and then, but perhaps a return to form will be something really refreshing for them, especially since they're trying something new with multiplayer and Fallout and all this stuff. But like I said, I think the damage has already been done by CD Projekt Red. I don't think it can go any further than that, especially since now they both have different target markets. that's just my personal opinion as someone who saw the extensive gameplay demo, as well as a lot of Fallout 76 like all of you out there. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this discussion in the comments down below. What do you think about these two juggernauts going against each other? Let me know down below. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.